Reactions are still pouring in from across the world in light of the attack of a group marching in support of Israeli hostages.
Yeah, politicians responding today, too, with some calling on policy reform here in Colorado.
Yeah, Fox 31 political reporter Gabrielle Franklin is on it today with that part of the story. Gabrielle.
Yeah, well, Christine, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle condemn the attacks, but Republicans here at home and in Congress are calling on state leaders to reform the state's immigration policies after the Department of Homeland Security announced that the alleged perpetrator had overstayed his visit.
Complete shock and disbelief that something so terribly inhumane could happen to people in 2025.
Colorado State Representative Ron Weinberg was disgusted and disheartened when he learned of the attack in Boulder. The Jewish representative immigrated to the U.S. from South Africa as a young man.
I try to not put identity politics first. I try to make sure that I'm a lawmaker for the city of Loveland and the state of Colorado first. And kind of federal policy and everything else aside must be dealt with on the federal level. So that's where I try to deal with that. But when it comes to my heritage, my whole family was affected by the Nazis.
Weinberg says he doesn't want to politicize the issue so soon, but he says he does understand the frustration over Colorado's immigration law. Sentiments echoed by his former colleague who now serves in Congress, Gabe Evans.
An individual like this who's illegally present in the United States and has been planning this attack for upwards of a year, we probably could have stopped this if we didn't have the limitations of the sanctuary state that we have here in Colorado.
The Department of Homeland Security says Mohammed Solomon, the alleged perpetrator in yesterday's attack, was in the U.S. illegally. According to DHS, he came to the U.S. in 2022 under a tourism visa. They say that B-2 visa expired in February 2023, though he had been trying to seek asylum in the U.S. since September of 2022. Congressman Evans blames Colorado's immigration laws for the attack, despite the state never identifying as a sanctuary state, and DHS removing a list that had most Colorado counties identifying as such.
These sanctuary laws handcuff our state and local law enforcement in their ability to go out, work with their federal counterparts to get violent criminals and outright terrorists like this individual that we saw commit this crime up in Boulder. They can't get them out of the community when they can't work with ICE.
And President Donald Trump is saying that the incident is, quote, another example of why we must keep our borders secure. Meanwhile, Congressman Evans is renewing his call for state lawmakers to repeal immigration laws that are already in state statute. Reporting live outside the state capitol, Gabrielle Franklin, Fox 31.